Hello, everybody. Welcome back. You saw the title. We're doing Golden Ranger versus the, I think it's XWM turret, just the turret. I don't know if I'm saying the full name correctly, whatever. So we're going to be using this in Endless, and we're going to talk about it. Sorry for the lack of content in the last couple days. I've been planning to do this video for like almost a week now. Well, the buff hasn't been out for even a week. Okay, since the buff for the XWM turret came out. But because of some issues, aka life getting in the way, I didn't really get that chance. So yeah, here we are. So I'm gonna get that to get the extra range, get that, and for now, that's pretty much it. So this is Endless, and we're gonna play as much Endless as I can using Golden Ranger. Either path doesn't really matter, and then I'm going to be using the XWM turret, either path, of course. And we are going, or I should say, because you guys aren't playing, you guys are watching. So thank you, by the way, for doing that. But I'm going to see which one can get farther and then talk about it. So enjoy a nice little sped up gameplay, and then I'll talk about it at the end, like I said. So don't just leave, please. Please, I need views. Well, my game crashed, and I'm not doing that again. So I don't even know. I'm just going to leave it there, and because I already know kind of the results, I hope if you guys have been watching my other videos, you will too, because this isn't the first time I've done it. I was just hoping to get farther because I'm trying a new strategy than the last time. As you saw, I put a tower at the beginning to hit at the ones that are at the end, so it hit those, like, what are those? The things that spawn more enemies. Oh, I hate those. There's so many of them. But, alright, I guess on to trying to see how far the turret can get. Is it the X? What is it? XWM. Yeah, I think I said that earlier. Hope so. Alright, well, let's see if we can do better, which we should, hopefully. All right, I think it is time to do some socializing, aka talking about what we just witnessed. So let's talk about the let's call it laser gunner. Technically is a laser gunner, but the Golden Ranger. The thing about the tower is it's an early game tower, and it's a really good early game tower. And then when you get into the hordes, like we saw later in the thing, like the playthrough, it got a lot more difficult. And if you saw my video where I went over about like where I used only Golden Ranger and Endless, we saw that when it got to the harder enemies, like the bosses, that's when it doesn't do so well. So against large hordes and like really strong enemies in late game, it's really bad. But early game and not against tons of hordes is really good. The thing is that you're going to be using this early game, especially in Endless. And with in Endless, you may have like a Missile Trooper or Grenadier or Toxin or something that can take out hordes. Artillery, that's a really good one to use with it because one can take out the herds, while the other one can do the good amount of damage. Did I say herds? Hordes. Oh my. I'm something else today. But the XWM turret, the thing is it's a late game tower. I was using it early game, and when it got to the hiddens, because it was a 22,500 upgrade, I'm not going to be able to afford that early game and save myself from all those hidden enemies. Plus, the huge hordes was a bit of an issue. I probably could have upgraded the bottom path and survived it, but because it was splash, but I didn't. But the thing is that the XWM turret is beautiful late game, like beautiful. That much range plus being able to do 1300 DPS on the top path. Top path is what I'm talking about. Right now, it's beautiful. The bottom path could use maybe a little bit of buff, but it does also have even more range. Plus, it does, do splash damage. So the bottom path can also do kind of something that's not worth its price and something that's really good because of the splash damage. You could hit like 100 enemies at once or something ridiculous. So both towers are really good and both are used for two different things, which I really love that John was able to add two different towers about the same price-ish that both have a very good place in the game and are both very good towers. But if I had to go over which one was better, I would actually say the Golden Ranger. Why? Because it's really good in the four main game modes to actually grind for the turret, warship, or juggernaut. Because right now, a really good way of getting gold is just by getting all these medallions, because you can 8% gold boost the first time you defeat, in each of the four difficulties. And Golden Ranger is really nice to have in every single map because it is just really good. So for right now, I would say get Golden Ranger first, then get turret, and then grind for like warship, golden juggernaut, whatever you need to. But I think Golden Ranger is just really good. If you do want something that's really good for damage, you could just go for the turret. They're both really good towers, but like I said, I suggest Golden Ranger because then you could grind for the turret. But other than that, that is really going to be it this video. Thank you guys so much for all the support lately. The channel has been doing really well, and I'm really happy to see that. And I just want to say thank you, everyone. But yeah, hope you guys do enjoy, and peace out, guys.